Okay, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the Final Fantasy X Hardcore Nuzlocke. Been a while since we did one of these, and today we are back at Dream's End, facing off against BFA. Now, in the previous two sessions, we've started coming up with some strategies for trying to defeat BFA, and New Year's Day in the morning, we actually managed to do it, but through the course of that battle, we actually lost Yuna. So I decided to go back to the drawing board because of all of the characters that need to survive. It was pointed out by the chat at the time that not only does Yuna have to survive, but either Tidus and Riku have got to survive, or Riku, having equipped First Strike, has got to survive as well. And the reason being is that's going to be really the only way that we can A, really complete the story, because Yuna's got to survive to summon the Aeons versus Yu Yevon, and B, Riku is, in all honesty, the only character that can deal damage, significant damage against the Aeons, and is the only one that can really take them out. I did explore some alternative strategies using elemental equipment versus the elemental Aeons, but I think some of their attacks are physical or a non-elemental. So if we do get to Yu Yevon today, maybe that's something we can try out, because it could be that we use Aeons versus Yu Yevon instead, maybe, and then we don't necessarily have to have Riku survive the battle. So there's a couple new strategies I've got in mind that I'll be that I have looked to try offline, so I'll be trying them again today, and yeah, we'll just see how we get on. I was going to do a quick audio check because it's been a while since we've done one of these. Survive the battle. So there's a couple. Yeah, looking good. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Right. So I've kind of pre-programmed some of the characters to have the equipment I believe they're going to have. Like Tidus, I think, is going to have SOS Haste, and we've kept him at the 1 HP. Now this is possible via the Seymour on this battle. I think that's really the only way that that's going to be possible. Yuna at the moment doesn't have anything specific. Waka again doesn't have anything specific yet. Let's just figure out the screen. Riku, I have opted to shift her equipment about, to be honest, and I've gave her a Dark Strike weapon. Now, I think this can be obtained A, from our Overdrive Sin, and B, from Seymour Flux, but I think it was Riku who gained the Poison Strike versus Seymour versus Overdrive Sin. So I basically just swapped that out for a Dark Strike. This is in case we end up finding a strategy where we can get Riku into Sufferer Overdrive mode. And I've also taken off one of the evading counters from Riku's weapon versus Overdrive Sin, because we didn't use that at all, and I think it was an oversight at the time, and I was very wasteful of that evading counter. So I've put it back onto here, because there's a kind of tank counter attack strat that I'm going to be trying today. I've also given her the stone proof. Now, yes, Tidus originally had the stone proof, and yes, we do have the equipment. We did get lucky in the monster capturing with a 20th Petrify Grenade, but that's not always going to be the case, and I don't really want to rely on that. So what I might do is, if it turns out that Riku with Stoneproof is the way we go and is the optimal strategy, then I'll have to kind of redo all of this from the point we've finished the capturing and we're going on to the fins. Because there's another thing that I do want to try at some point, which is at some stage between the fins and now, is there a possibility we can get a Bahamut overdrive? So we've got 2 in the kitty. I don't think he can actually survive to get 2 off. But the problem lies in the fact that the only way we could get a Bahamut overdrive off is if we use a Grand Summon, which obviously takes Yuna really out of the battle. And unless Bahamut is the final blow, then there's a chance that Yuna will not survive. So, and it's going to be very difficult to try and get Yuna to survive, you see. So, especially in the second phase. And what we found previously was we could get to a position in the first phase where someone takes out BFA, but then we're having to bring Yuna in, summon Bahamut. Bahamut does its thing. Bahamut's either dismissed or it dies, and then Yuna's basically out on the front line unprotected versus the second stage BFA. So it's pretty impossible. It's pretty unlikely that Yuna is going to survive basically in that situation. So I want to get to a position where either we use Bahamut to finish off BRASKA'S Final Aeon, which I don't actually think is going to be, I mean, doing 98,000 damage. So let's say we've got to get 8,000, like we've got to get another Supreme Gem off basically, because we've got to go, if we want to use Bahamut, we've got to go Tidus Overdrive or Riku item, Tidus Overdrive, bring in Yuna. And the only way that's going to happen is if we get to the second stage where we've got Riku getting a turn and then another turn, a Tidus Overdrive, and then bring in Yuna for Riku on a second turn. It's very unlikely. Some of the testing I've done, it's just it's basically an impossible turn order. So yeah, I'm hoping the power of the chat is going to get me through today. Speaking of the power of a chat, we got Luke Goblin 20 in the chat. What's up, my man? How's it going, LG? And we've got the chat poll going live as well. We've already got 1 vote in there. Excellent. So we've got what Final Fantasy content do you want more next from Jit Geek? So I'm in a bit of a hiatus at the moment following the Kimari solo challenge, which was an absolute blast to do, if I'm honest. I love doing that. So yeah, we've got a couple of options. Do we want more Nuzlocke content? Do we want continuation of the guide? If I'm honest, I think the guide's going to tick on in the background. We've got the possibility of some more one-off challenges or mods. So it might be a case that we do the P Birdman mod. It might be a case that we do the Masters Challenge mod. It might be a case that I spend time doing some one-off challenges that I've got 2 recorded. Or it could be something else. So you just let me know in the chat. But yeah, what's up, LG? How's it going, man? I'm playing with the bros, so might be a bit quiet today. No worries, man. When's Final Fantasy 33 coming out? Yeah. I mean, I think that's kind of bundled in, if I'm honest, into the mods as well, is Expedition 33. Do I bite the bullet and get that out? But I don't know yet. I think that's quite a big commitment, though, if I'm honest. So, and judging by, yeah, so, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what comes of the poll today. But so far, it's looking like one-off challenges and mods. Could be both, right? But I definitely want to get the next installments of the guide out. I think that's going to be a no-brainer. So, yeah, lots to think about today. But the other thing I have done is I have hacked in things like... Basically, I've hacked in the magic urn items. So elixirs and enough lunar curtains for auto shell, so we don't have to grind them. We can just swap and change the equipment. Some stamina tablets so I can get myself auto potion. And what else? I think I've also given myself... I did give myself a teleport sphere that I'd wasted on Overdrive Sin equipment. But I've already given that to Riku. But if I need to go back, I've kind of got like a fresh save on the... it's actually the save state I've got as a fresh save. So, so yeah, those are kind of the changes since previous. The other thing I have done, finally, is, like I said at the start of the show, is change some of the starting equipment. Like, I bought some fresh weapons from once, basically. I dropped into once and I kind of came back, and I've, you know, I think some of the team are probably going to need some specific equipment, so I've given myself that opportunity as well. But I think the first thing I want to do is actually go back and I want to set the team up so they can potentially tank some attacks and do the strat that we did last time, which was getting rid of the pagodas using that spare turn with the Supreme Gem, trying to set the team up to face a couple of attacks, and then maybe getting into a position where we've got 2 or 3 characters to blitz BFA across a number of turns. At the same time, though, if we're tanking attacks, I want to see if we can do some counter-attack damage and maybe get Riku and either Auron or Lulu under trio of 9999. So a bit to consider today. A bit of a chill stream, but yeah, bit of a kind of trial and error stream as well. And apologies there's no music, but what can you do? We're just going to have to have the eerie background until we get set up. But I'll try and do this as quick as possible. I have been doing this a bit offline, so it's going to come quite quickly to me in the opening turns. The other thing I've figured out is I may want to use Whacker as a second SOS Haste character. So what I'm considering is, yeah, is using him almost as like a pseudo Tidus. But first and foremost, I'm just going to try out a new strat with Riku here. So we're going to go Auto Protect, Auto Potion, and HP plus 30. Now, I don't think that's going to be enough HP, but I think we're going to have to try and sneak in a Stamina Tonic somewhere. Auron, I'm going to go with Counter Attack. The reason I'm going with 1 MP cost is in case I need to use Power Break more than 3 times. I very much doubt it, but look, you never know. What this does give me the opportunity to do, though, is give Riku Magic Counter alongside Evading Counter. Yeah, so LG, just to your point, yeah, I think one of the main priorities, man, is to finish the guide at least up to BFA. There's an episode between BFA and post game that I need to do some additional recording for, because I don't think I did it at the time. So I've kind of got to go go back and do some work, do some recording there for it. But other than that, and I think I may want to do a no commentary live stream, doing some Dark Ifrit attempts, if possible. So yeah, there's a bit to do on the guide, to be honest. Auron's a tricky one, right? Because the most we can do is give him the soft ward, the stone ward. We do have the option to give him auto shell. But if I'm honest, I think I might just give him more HP. I'm thinking of streaming my solo challenges while recording. Might be fun. Oh, nice, man. What solo challenges? Like, can XYZ character beat FFX? That one. LG. So I might give Auto Shell actually to the third character. I haven't tried that yet. Let's give him plus 25 and then we'll give him SOS Protect. Because with Defend, he might be able to survive 2 slaps with SOS Protect. And then I think we've got to give Kimari. I think Kimari's going to be pretty crucial. I think I'm going to go for this one. And I think some additional defense, although we might as well give him... We've got no more HP to spare. We've got no auto abilities to give him. Yeah, so I think extra defense and then auto shell just to be on the safe side. Whacker, I am going to give him SOS haste and I'll knock his HP down to 1. Right, let's just give Kimari the right armor. There we go. A weird and wonderful armor that is. But I think with the auto shell, he's guaranteed to survive a jet beam there. And if we can get him at double HP, he'll survive a slap as well. With as long as he's either at max health or he's at he's in defend or BFA's power broken. So he's good. Yuno I'm not worried about at the moment. Whacker. Again, no issue about getting Whacker into SOS. We can do that via the Omnis fight. Riku's pretty good. We might as well give you the Death Strike. Yeah, okay. So... I mean, I had a lot of fun doing the Kimari solo challenge, LG. I thought it was, yeah, it was real fun, man. It was a bit weird sometimes, like talking to yourself, but... And not to chat, but, yeah. Right. So, Whacker. 1. What else? I think that's good. I think we're good. What we just need to do is just triple check everything. We need to do a heal. Okay, I think we're good. Wonder, just for the sake of it, is there any way we can give the Hitman an overdrive now, just to check, just to see if we can maybe get it off? Because I reckon if we were to use Bahamut to maybe like either solo one of the fins maybe, or solo Janae and the core, I reckon we'll be able to get him an overdrive without without him actually dying. I don't think that's going to be an issue. So I'm just going to check we're not doubling up on anything. I don't think we are. 10, 30, yeah, 25. Okay, first attempt, let's go. I have got the cutscene remover on, and I'm going to put the ×4 on as well. Hope everyone's doing good. In fact, before we start, I'm just going to put the lights on. That's better. Finally, some background music as well. Excellent. So yeah, hope everyone's doing good. What we're not changing is how we kickstart this fight. So we're going to go straight into a wing with Riku. And back to Tidus. It is a shame, if I'm honest, that we can't not talk here. I know that sounds weird, but it is a shame we have to use talk here. Right, this is where we can buy ourselves a turn. So Commander gets a turn there, which is excellent. Power Wave I'm not worried about. What I'm actually after is Orange so bloody weird. Okay, so that's fine. Riku, no, not Yuna. Riku, I need... We've almost like lost that spare turn now though, that's the problem. What we can do though is we can do a tonic here. Tidus can come in and talk. Auron will do this. I'm swapping there for a reason. I think I've got a heal here. Although if I heal, I'm going to knock Tidus out of SOS there. Let's try it. Why not? No, this is it. No, I think this is, we've fucked up already. It's that turn when we get 3 turns, man. We need to optimize it better somehow. Yeah, GG's, man. What we can do here, though, is Supreme Gem guarantees us we take out the pagodas. Let's get the sensor on just to see where we are. So without Tidus, I'm fine actually. I don't think we're going to win this one, by the way, but I'm just going to try some stuff. So there's the auto potion kicking in. I mean, it's good that we get... We've got a second turn here. It's a shame they came back there, because if we had a gem, we could have gemmed... Yeah, we could have gemmed the what's-her-name. We could have water gemmed the... Oh, what the fuck am I doing, man? You're just too damn Someone's too slow, someone's too fast. No. If we can't get a power break in here... No, this is GG. Because the Yu Pagodas are going to heal him. Yeah. So we can do this, but... Oh, we haven't got trio, that's why. No wonder I'm thinking, yeah, all the turns are messed up. Okay. Attempt 1, failure. It's weird, man, because we need to be able to tank some attacks. We need to be able to use that spare turn to do something useful. Like Riku with double HP, auto protect, and that being power broken or under defend is fine. Auron is fine. Kimahri can survive a jet beam. I don't really want to be using Kimahri's overdrive because we just won't see him again. Right, back to the drawing board. So let's get him equipped with that. Might as well use Death Strike. Wonder where we got that from. Because if we're getting Stone Strike, is that from a... Oh, is that from one of the chests on the mini game? The weird Sin mini game, yeah. Okay, right. Let's go back to the drawing board here. So we've got to be in a position where in the second phase, both Tidus, there's two characters with a turn each, and both Riku and Tidus have a turn. So how do we actually get to that stage? We either... Number one, I'm just going to put this in the chat just for my notes. We either get him to an overdrive. So get BFA to OD. Because Triumphant Grasp is a 1 with 3... Triumphant Grasp with 3... with 3 sacks, and I'm thinking Lulu, Kimahri, Waka, Auron. Because then following Triumphant Grasp we should have 2 characters left to swap out, but then we'll need Riku to get off either a Supreme Gem, then have a second turn for a Water Gem. But how do we get him into the second phase? There's either that, there's number 2, which is a counter attack into the second phase. So whittle down his HP. What it might be is that we do an early water gem, actually, when we've got no pagodas. Add 6,000 minus 60,000. Yeah, because actually he's 2 attacks away then. He's a small attack and a big attack. So maybe we get rid of the pagodas late-ish on with a supreme gem and then use a water gem to do a lot of damage, because then he's only 1 counter attack actually away. Or we need to engineer a situation where we've got Riku gem into second phase with Riku second turn into Tidus Blitz Ace. Okay, so all of these are going to require Auron, or yeah, some one of 2 characters to survive multiple attacks. It's going to need counter attacks, and it's going to need it's basically the same thing what we've just done, but we just need to optimize the turns. So let's go again. I just think with the swapping about of the characters, when we had that triple, when we had Yuna, Tidus and Auron, talk is so fucking slow. That's the problem. And really with that, have we actually got time to do any healing? Maybe. I mean, what's 50... What's 20%? I don't think 20 plus 20% on Riku is actually going to make a blind bit of difference. So, let's just go again with Auron. So those are the options. We've basically got to get into the second round somehow with 2 characters having 2 turns, having trio, one of which is Riku, one of which is Tidus. Probably Riku and Tidus are Riku and Tidus are the same character. I don't mind actually us not doing this deathless now. I just want to get it done. But I want to get it done where it's not... It's like doable, if you get me. Like it's doable from a... It's like repeatable. Like we've done with all the other bosses. Yeah, there's some RNG here and there. But with a lot of the strats we've been doing, like with even like going all the way back to Ultana, yes, there's some RNG elements to it, but it's 100% repeatable. Right, Whacker's next. Maybe the other thing we could do is use Yuna to tank some attacks, but there again, we actually can't afford to sacrifice Yuna in any shape. Thinking, is there any other mixes we could use? I mean, we've tried Chaos Grenade. I think that was a bit chaotic. What that would allow us to do, though, is... That would just mean, though, that we need to get a second overdrive somewhere from Riku to get Trio off. And what I figured out, what's good about Trio is it guarantees us we can destroy the Yu Pagodas as many times as we want. Right, we just need to do Kimahri. I actually think Kimahri's Tetra Armlet that we got from once back in the day is actually going to be pretty good. This bloody pad. Okay. So if he's got double HP or he's in defend, with a power broken BFA, he can survive a slap. I think, with the extra defense. Just need to edit his HP. Need to heal her. Okay. Let's get you down. Let's get Farplane up. So he's at 1. You're at 1. Let's just give Hitman max overdrive as well. And we'll do the healing. Quick check. Excellent. Right, let's go again. So, attempt 2, let's go. Oh, shit. Fucking press triangle by accident. What a waste. What a bloody waste. Maybe not attempt 2, maybe attempt 3. There's just got to be a way of setting up the second phase. So we haven't used Yuna. I do feel like it's going to have to be a counter-attack. Or it's going to we're going to have to engineer a situation where we give him... he's got an overdrive and he uses that overdrive on 3 characters. But in order to do that, I think we've got to survive like 1 or 2 attacks. Unless we can get the power breaks off perfectly, which I don't... It's going to be tough to do. Right, let's sort Kimahri out first. So we'll give him that. You can be our backup SOS. That Battle Freak needs magic counter. Auto protect, auto potion, HP plus 30. Stone Ward, SOS protect, HP plus 25%. We don't need to do that. We do need to do this though. Okay, let's make sure everyone's equipped with the right stuff. Might as well give her that. You need the big, that's the one. Okay. Heal up. What we'll do, Whacker's HP and give Bahamut an overdrive. I'm pretty sure versus the Finns we would be able to get Bahamut an actual overdrive, because the reason we've lost it is versus Defender X, because we needed to use a Grand Summon and its normal overdrive it acquired in a second overdrive it acquired in battle. Aeons, Max, Party. So, I'm very thankful that I've kind of threw in all of these items, because it's just making the prep for second attempts a bit quicker now, which is excellent. So we can motor through some testing. I'm probably going to be on for probably 2 hours, something like that. So plenty of opportunity for us to test BFA. Right, not defending this time. We're going to do this properly. We'll get the ×4 on for now. Yeah, it really is a shame that we have to talk here. So, if we use mix here, whilst it says Riku is coming back in the next turn, I don't actually think that's the case. So what I think we have to do is utilise the fact that we get this second turn and use the stamina tonic. Is there a way here? So we could power break, we could bring in Kimari. Kimari could heal us, and we could get rid of the pagodas. Oh no, because we need to use trio. Let's just swap with Oren and swap again and talk a second time. I think we have to trio here, and we have to talk here. What is, I think BFA is on maximum. Yeah. I mean, we could get rid of him, but then we lose Tidus then. And the only way we can actually defeat ×2 is 2 water gems and a Bahamut overdrive then in the second phase. So we don't see Tidus for 3 turns then, but we've got to talk. But I don't actually think that matters. So let's put the second talk in. I think the Murasame So we can get a power break off now. Okay. Tidus can come in for Kimari. Kimari can... White Wind. Trouble is, now in the next round, only Riku's got a turn. Alright, let's give this a go. Jet Beam on Auron's not the worst outcome actually. But we haven't got Power Break on him now. So he's going to be doing 1200 damage. A 1400 damage, I think, ish. I mean, we could bring in a sacrificial lamb here. There again. We haven't got... My God, what is the bloody play here? There's no way, there's no item that inflicts. It's 936 times 0.20. That's 936. See, even with 20 plus 20% HP, Riku would not survive the next attack. 936 times. Oh no, she'd have more than that. Because here, what I could do is give Riku a light curtain, but give her more HP in her equipment setup. But there again, Auron wouldn't have it now. We're just in a catch-22 always here. So we could bring in Tidus and use Slice and Dice. So then we're in the second round. We're going to face a Sword Swipe. This is a very, very crucial turn. Because what it could be is that we bring in an Aeon, but I'm not convinced that an Aeon's the right call here. Like, if Riku survives this turn, I think this is the clutch turn here. Because if Riku can survive it, there's a chance that we can win. If she doesn't survive it, we lose. Yeah, see, 24. No fuckers surviving that. This just feels like the impossible task. We're just going to get sword swiped now. Yeah. GG's. Oh, man. What do we do? Do we tank? Do we go for damage? I know we basically got to blitz him. It's just them fucking pagodas, man. Let's have another think. Back to the drawing board. There's got to be something I'm missing in the customization, in the turns. There's got to be something I'm missing. I mean, I know we can steal, but what's the bloody point? I think it's only an elixir or something. Tell you what, let's go in with... What's up, LJ? Let's go in with... No progress, man. Still clutching at straws. I'm just thinking, should we go back to the Tidus, Lulu, Riku trio setup? Just see where that gets us. So we'll get us ourselves tanked up as much as possible as we did before. But I'm going to go back to the previous setup. Hitman on 20, Aeon overdrive. No progress, but hopefully you can help me navigate some of these earlier turns, man. Now you're back. It's weird, I think I'm overlooking something, or there's something I'm just not capitalising on. The reason I'm giving her a magic counter is because she's going to be in the most turns with trio. So she's got the most opportunity. Now, the reason I'm not going for a Mighty Guard is because, one, White Wind is a quicker overdrive. Two, despite us putting even HP plus 60% on Riku, she will not survive and protect. Times 60, yeah, is 2 add 360 is only 576. With Power Break, with Protect, it's still not enough. So double HP or Defend plus Power Break plus HP plus 30, I think, is the only way Riku survives a slap. So Riku's done. I'll give you a counter attack. This for whatever use it's going to be. And give you the Stone Ward. Give you this. Give you this. We don't want that Tetra Armlet now. We want this Tetra Armlet that we got from once. So I think Kumari can at least survive Eject Beam now. So you're good. You're good. May as well give you that. You're good. You need this. I think we're underutilising Yuna. There's got to be a way somewhere we can, I don't know, buy a turn or something with Yuna, because she's in haste and she's quick as anything. Got to be something we're missing out on here. Right, let's get healed up. And he's got a full overdrive just in case. I think doing the Lulu strat we did before isn't going to work, because we're going to be in a position where Riku's not going to have enough HP to survive an attack, and we're not going to be able to get her out. So this is how the Lulu strat went before. So, into talk. Have we tried, actually, giving Yuna first strike or Auron first strike, and then using a Chocobo wing? I wonder if that's possible. Although actually no, I think we did actually, and neither of them got a turn. So, here's what we did last time. Lulu gets a turn there. They do the power wave. Riku comes in and uses a Supreme Gem here. That gets rid of the pagodas. If you talk again, duh. Oh no, because if we're going to the second phase, we get instantly sword swiped, and none of us can survive that. I think only Auron with double HP can survive that. So I think we have to talk again. So this is the dilemma we had last time. Where do we use Trio? It feels too late here. 468, man. It's just not enough. I do think he's got power break though. I just don't think it's enough. And she's already got power break. She's already got. It's just not enough, man. So we could bring in Tidus and use his overdrive. We could bring in Riku and use her. No, sorry. We could bring in Lulu. We could summon an Aeon. So Tidus can get rid of that. Then we could potentially... So we bring in Yuna and we're just dicing with death, man. We could bring in... we could bring in Yuna now. I almost feel like it's Yuna last or not at all, though. What are the chances of us getting 5 hits with a Lulu overdrive on BFA? Very slim. Can we buy a turn with someone? No. About Waka. No. Yuna. Nope. We've got no more talks. Why did that freaking left Pagoda have to come back? I mean, we could bring in Bahamut. Bahamut's going to take care of the Pagoda and take care of 20,000 health of BFA. It's just whether or not we get off a second overdrive. Like two overdrives back to back. Man, this is tough. So he's on 50, and that's on quad 9. I'm stalling because this is the position we found ourselves in last time. We've actually got quite a lot of resources at our disposal here. It's just, how do we utilise them? So we can probably get in another turn with... We could defend with Riku, because then she would survive another turn. I think Auron survives any attack here. Obviously, apart from if he gets petrified, which is the worst outcome. And then he can get a swap in next turn. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to swap Auron. It doesn't matter about Riku. Riku must defend here. Now we must get rid of... Dicing with death, man. just luck. Pure luck, that was. That would have killed anyone. Oh, fuck's sake. I mean, it's still got power break. Oh, Riku doesn't get another bloody turn here. That's bad news. We're one counter-attack away. If we used... What was that, 29,000? Well, that's fucked up my plan. Riku cannot survive another turn, so... Let's go for this. I think this is our option, the best option. I don't know why that pagoda's got 30,000 HP. Need to get rid of that pronto. Osmosis sound. We've got the extra overdrive. I think Yuna's cooked here. Very interesting. Are we like minuscule amounts of... Yeah, if oh, it's because of the gem hits, that's why. I mean, we've done it, I think. 115 minus... No. I need a water gem to hit BRASKA'S Final Aeon twice. And that just ain't likely. Alright. Come on. Are you fucking joking me? You're absolutely joking me. What an absolute fucking ball ache. There is no chance we're getting 16 spins. Cooked. GG's. Even if we do this, GG's. Them fucking gems, man. I don't think there's anything else I could have done there. No, we're just going to get sword swiped now. Well, that was the Lulu strat. And yet we didn't even use Lulu. I can keep killing them on spawn. As long as we've got the HP to survive the next attack. And as long as Auron has got a turn to get a power break off. I just don't know how we get through this. I'm starting to wonder. I don't think we can get through it without me, like, severely understanding the CTB from an, like, Coryphean level or a P. Birdman level and figuring out when it is best to bring Bahamut out. But yeah, it's that gem that fucked us up there. I think an early gem is probably the way forward. Alright, let's get set back up again. I think the equipment is probably the best it's going to be. So, I'm just going to keep going with this for the minute. So, if they remain at quad 9, the Yu Pagodas, I can keep killing them easy. But it's when I introduce the water gem, that's when there's an issue. Because if they go over quad 9, I'm basically cooked. I suppose they can take 2 hits, because then they're still within Mega Flare range. Let's give her that. I think the equipment on Riku is probably okay. I know I'm missing something though somewhere. There's some, and I reckon it's something obvious. I do. Oh, what am I doing? Fucking stone touch. Let's get that cleared. Yeah, I do. I reckon it's something obvious. Somewhere within this an array of turns. It's either that or it can't be beaten. Well, I'm not willing to accept that at the minute. Trouble is with giving Kimari both auto shell and protect is he might not even be able to survive one jet beam. Yeah, it can be beat. It's just bloody hard. I think it's there. I just think it's just the configuration of... Let's just give myself some more Lunas so we can get auto shell. Oh no, we want to give him the plus 5% health actually. So let's sack that off. We'll give him that, and we'll give him that. This bloody Bluetooth controller. Right, I think we are, apart from healing, I think we are good. Let's go again. I mean, in testing, I would say out of probably 20 attempts, I think I've beaten him twice. So 10% success rate isn't that bad. But on those times, like, Riku didn't have first strike and Tidus died. There's all sorts of shit that happened, basically. I'll start with the wing. And... you know, I do wonder whether or not it's worth tanking these two up, Yuna and Auron, with like defense and stuff, and then bringing in Kimahri. Although I suppose if any of them get jet beamed, Yuna's probably the only one that could survive that with her stoneproof. So yeah, I think the only thing we do here is talk.
I won't lose.
We do have access to hyper vitality. We do, LG. I think the main issue with anything other than trio though from Riku is the fact that it's going to be bloody hard for us to get another overdrive with her, unless we equip her with. Comrade or Stoic, maybe. Or something else other than Sufferer. I do think we need the tonic there. Tonic into Kimahri double HP into White Wind is probably the best thing. Or we tank Yuna up. But there again, if she gets hit by a jet beam and she's shattered, the strat's fucked. So that's not a bad shout actually. Yeah, Slayer to charge killing pagodas. I like that. Yeah, okay, we'll try that next. So we could potentially survive another turn here if we went Power Break on what's her name, used Riku to trio, and then brought in Kimahri. There again, I think we've got to tank 2 attacks then. And Right, let's swap into that. Does Yuna get another turn before BFA here? No, she doesn't. Okay. Where the fuck? That ain't bad actually. She just does come in after the... So if we do the second... So if we trio here... So all three multi-attackers are trioed now. If we do the talk here... This is the second talk. That's fine. We've now got triple trio. We've now got double HP. I think Tidus and Lulu both get a turn here, so we can potentially get Auron in for a power break and Kimahri in for a white wind. Okay. Jet Beam. Best outcome. Power Waves, I think's fine. Can't remember the next turn, if I'm honest, the turn order. I have no clue about this next turn, actually, so I don't know who's got a turn, who hasn't. Oh. I think... What did it do before? It might have critted, you know, before. When it did 2300 versus Auron. Yeah, I think this is the problem we had last time with it. What do we do here? Because it's... Maybe we should have... we could have swapped Auron to get in a turn. No, I don't think that would have worked. Let's just go back. Before that Auron turn. Okay. I actually think Lulu is actually useless here. The trouble is, though, it gets an attack off and it's not power broken. It's the lack of power break that hurts. Because Riku's got protect. I think the only play we've got here is defend. Yeah, so that would have killed it Auron as well. Well, that's what I'm after. Here's where I think we... Supreme Gem. He's tough, man. Like, that would have hit Riku. It's GG's. Okay, both stopped. Well, that's good. Will we get the delay? Yeah, I've got trio on 3 characters. Oh, for fuck's sake, the delay. Alright, Auron hasn't got trio, actually. I've just fucking remembered. Oh, this is horrible. I got no other reason to use Supreme Gems, LG. And it's going to do... Or is it quicker to use a grenade? Is that what you're telling me over a Supreme Gem? Is it quicker for Riku to use a grenade? Oh, he still survived. What a beast. Auron is a beast, man. In no sphere grid. Oh. I know, it's tough, man. Yeah, GG's. Okay. So that's the Lulu strat, right? So we've got to avoid grasp. That's evident. The reason I use White Wind is because no matter how much HP we put on Riku, if she doesn't have double HP and is healed to max, she can't survive any attacks. I don't know what's going on here. So even if we put on Stoneproof and, what, plus 60% HP, even with Protect and Power Break, I don't think she would survive a slap attack in the first phase. I think the only options we've got, I said before, are we get BFA to Overdrive and we have 3 sack characters. So Auron, Lulu, Kimari Waka, so the Guardians basically. We have those to tank the Triumphant Grasp, because then we've got 2 characters available for the next round. We counter-attack BFA into the second phase without pagodas, which is very difficult to manage. Or we Riku Gem into the second phase with Riku having a second turn and a second character. Sorry, Riku having a second turn and a second character swapping into Tidus. That's how we've got to do this. Might need to kill the pagodas quicker even before trio. Like we were doing before. So like, do all of the setup, kill the pagodas, then use trio, and then just pray we get in enough turns. Maybe, yeah. Right, let's try the Slayer. Shame we can't get double overdrive anywhere. Like, if it was up to me, I'd drop the Omega Ruins thing and I'd just fucking go there and just face Omega. Face Ultima. And we get double overdrive there. Let's just have a quick look at the guide for double overdrive. I don't think there's many mons that drop it. No, Varuna. Excuse me. Yeah, because you see, with double overdrive and Riku, what we could do is we could have a Varuna offering a 1 out of 7. Where do we find Varuna, though? Is it just Omega Ruins? Or is it Inside Sin as well? Do you find Varunas inside Sin? Yeah, the turns haven't been going well, LG. Hyper Vitality into kill pagodas with Slayer. Right, so we're going to try the Slayer strat now. I do like Hyper Vitality, and I think, yeah, that could be the new strategy that we start using. City of Dying Dreams. The Nucleus. Now, all the way up. All the way, we face Behemoth King, and it's immune to eject. So, there's no way we can get Varuna to drop double overdrive inside Sin. Who else? Ultima Weapon. According to the challenge, we can't go to Omega Ruins. The Lizard. 800k. No, there's no way we're defeating that. Or there's Dark Bahamut, which we ain't even touching that, folks. So I don't think double overdrive is a possibility. I mean, there's the Monster Arena prizes, I suppose. So Mega Weapon, and I think it's the Dark Aeons, isn't it? No, Earth Eater. Oh, it's Monster Arena, Big Fiends, yeah. Okay. Monster Arena prizes. Let's just see if we can. So I'm just on the. So yeah, I do like that strat actually, LG. With the Slayer. Yeah, because what it could be is we just tank as much as possible. Double overdrive. So, Underdog Secrets. Oh, it's all Albed Primers, which we can't get. Bribe, we can't get. Drop from the Thuban, we can't defeat. Unless there's a cheese way. I don't even think we can actually obtain the Thuban. Okay, we'll just have to go with that then, and just see if we can get some. No, we can't. From my NSG experience, Hyper Vitality plus Mighty Guard allows for almost guaranteed survivability in the first phase. Okay. So we'll go Stoneproof, Auto Potion? Or should we drop the Auto Potion and we just go with... Because I think with Hyper Vitality... With Hyper Vitality, we get the Cheers, we get the double HP, and I don't think we've got to worry about Power Break then. The Slayer Supreme Gem is a great thing. Maybe we need one Dark Matter somehow. Don't know how we're going to get it, mind you, but... No, I think what we'll do is we'll yeah, Power Break is good. It's just because if we don't need Power Break, there's an opportunity for us to use Yuna as a healer. But there again, how are we going to protect Yuna? With just Stoneproof, maybe. With just Stone Ward. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board. We can get Riku into SOS somehow. What am I doing? Right, I'm going to give Waka the SOS haste as a second option, as usual. Here, I think we continue with the weapons as is, but here we're going to give Riku extra. See, if we give a auto potion, we're never going to get into SOS Overdrive. And it might be a possibility for us to maybe use a Supreme Gem and then get a second turn in for what's her name? For an Albed. So I think we just give her extra HP. What's another 10 going to do? What's that? Another 54, so that's what, 594. Uh, 600 plus 5 times Chia. I think without Power Break allows us to tank a slap. But I think if we do tank a slap with Riku, I've got this feeling we don't get a turn in the next round. Man, this is tough. Or do we give her extra defense? Like, will this plus 10% defense plus the 5 times Chia stack? Fuck it, let's try it. So we'll keep Auron with this. It's probably his best weapon. Tetra Bracer, we've probably got to go with... Oh, this bloody pad. I don't think there's any need for him to have any additional HP. It does stack. Okay, so that's good. Oh, got ya. Okay. It's like defense plus 20% with 255 defense. Got ya. Do we just give him... Because now we're going to use Riku, what's her name, Hyper Vitality. We're going to use Riku Hyper Vitality and we're going to get her Overdrive back, getting rid of the what's her names, the Pagodas. So what do we give Auron? Do we just give him extra defense or magic defense? And then we've now got to use this one for Kimari. Ah, we could give Auron auto potion. That's a thought. Let me just edit that in far plane. Because we kind of want Riku to teeter on being in SOS and not being in SOS. Only problem is, if he gets stoned, he's fucked, but I suppose he's fucked anyway. Right, that opens the door for this. Whatever different, I don't think that's going to make a blind bit of difference, but... Don't know why this pad keeps resetting. Magic defense 10 and 5. Okay. So we need to fix Whacker's HP. I need to give him the right equipment. Need to heal up, and I need to give Bahamut a second overdrive, well, an overdrive, which I think we can get via the fins. Now we've got to get off, though, the what's her name? The, shame we can't give her, like, an eater for Lulu to cast the spell to heal Riku. Just can't figure, I just don't know where to get gems from in abundance. I don't think we can. Okay, so let's make sure everyone's equipped with the right shit. See if we can get Riku to kill the pagodas in SOS. That would be pretty busted. We could almost do with, like, really, like, manipulating her HP. So, like, having something like this, but having basically 2 of these and starting off with plus 30 and plus 10 and then swapping into the plus 30 and plus 20, because that'll extend her and leaving her at half HP, because within the battle it will move her into SOS. I think we're going to need to do some crazy shit like that. Trouble is, actually, where do we... I went back and I checked, and I think there's actually only 1 stone proof. Unless we don't do the capturing with Stone Strike. I think that's probably where we've half messed up here. Is we've only technically got access to 1 stone proof. Yes, we could have a second one, because we got lucky with the stealing while capturing. But maybe the optimization really is to use Stone Touch with Whacker. Probably would have been good enough. So you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Okay, let's try this. So, into Riku. So let's say we had... Oh no, because we haven't got the double overdrive yet. If we gave her... No. Silly idea. Right, let's just start off as usual with into a wing. Do we have the option to swap Riku into something there? Oh, we do. So if we did want... Okay. Does that mean she can get another use in? No. Okay, so as usual, we'll go for a talk.
I won't lose.
I think you will, mate. Right. No, we don't Kimari here. We want... Stamina tonic and a potion, I think it is. Or a high potion. Just get the Riku mix up. Cheer times 5, double HP. Stamina tonic and antidotes, that would do. The high potion since I'm on it. Yeah. High potion and tonic. I mean, technically, we could bring in Kimari here and use Mighty Guard. Rather than talk. I'm going to try that. See, 8:30. See, if that would have hit Riku, we're fucked. Maybe giving her auto protect and having Kimari use White Wind there instead. Yeah, I think that's the strat, you know. That's a new strat. Alright, let's sack this one off. Alright, we don't care about your overdrive, mate. So I'm going to try giving her the auto protect. Basically the old equipment that we used, but the new strat. And then maybe we can give Auron not auto shell. I think I'm going to say that for Kimari again. Right, let's give you the 4 and that. You give me an idea, LG. Right, you are my second SOS character. We don't need initiative, do we? We can't get a preemptive versus BRASKA'S Final Aeon, can we? More strength we don't need. Distills we don't need. No, I think we'll just go with magic counter. Right, I think we're going to give her... See, with double HP, she can survive a jet beam. Let's go for this instead of the auto potion. We'll give him the same. Bracer, we'll go with Stone Ward and auto potion. Now, what? Did we go with the plus 20 on Riku's protect? Yes, we did. Okay, so Auron with additional HP is probably not going to be necessary. So I think I'm just going to slap them on for now. Because I think the combo of Hyper Vitality and White Wind might be the play. Might allow us to survive more turns. This means, though, we can use Kimari's... Oh, we just need to hack in a couple more Lunas. And we get access to this. Right, I don't think people are equipped with the right shit here. You are, you're not. Beautiful. That's a nice armor, that is, to be fair. Okay. Right, let's do Whacker's. Whacker's HP. Bahamut's Overdrive, which now I am convinced we can get somewhere. Swap them. Silence first, initiative, yep. Yep, yep. Yep, yes, yes. Let's go. Okay. Probably the last attempt of the day, folks, providing we don't mess up straight away. I've got some stuff to do. Maybe back on tomorrow for some more attempts. So, into Wing, as usual. It's interesting that we get the weapon swap there. Don't know how that affects turns in the future, though.
I won't lose.
Okay, now. Okay, of course you won't. Right. So, Riku, Mix. Stamina Tonic. High Potion. So now we should have 5 times Cheer. And she's got Auto Protect. Weather, auto, and additional defense, to be fair now. So do we burn the second torque here? No, I'm going to go for a power break here. And this is where I'm going to bring in Kimari. Oh, I'm fine with that. Kimari's sacrificable. Right, so it did 1200. Oh, that would have killed Riku. Okay. So the play there wasn't with Auron to do a power break. Fucking tough this is, man. How much did that do with Auron? For Auron? It did a lot. Put him into yellow. Just going back. $17, yeah. Although, actually, she would have because she's got Protect. Ishuhiri, she hasn't got Trio, but... No, she would have survived, I just thought she's got Protect. Hey, you know, we could throw a light curtain on Auron now. Oh, did we not swap her overdrive mode? Fuck's sake. How do I know where the overdrive mode is? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Let's see if we can give her... That filter through? Right, okay. So we're... This is where, though, we've got the second torque. Oof, look at that. I don't know if... let's get the sensor on. Pretty sure he's not in... No, he's not. He's not in power. So we need to get him into power break. Okay, that's fine. They can both survive the next turn. That's fine. I'll bed. Oh, perfect. They come back at the same time. Beautiful. Does she survive a slap? It's almost like she needs... She doesn't need that extra... She doesn't need that extra HP. She needs something like auto regen. How the fuck do we get auto regen without encountering a Behemoth King? I don't think we do. Is there any way... Oh, you're fucking joking me. I mean... Yeah, I don't think she needs the extra health there. How much did the slap do? She had, if you know what, if she had, I need to know how much the slap did. Just bear with me. Yeah, so the Supreme Gem, that's fine. So we got back-to-back jet beams. Okay, so the Pagoda's come back. The slap did 461. So she would have survived. So the jet beam is the issue. Okay. Let's have one more go. We've got to figure out now. So we figured out the slap. Under power break, it's doing... Under power break, it's doing 450-ish. That means it's doing 900. It did 461. So let's say 475 is a max roll. That's 950. As long as we've got more than 950... we might be good. So maybe we're wasting the auto shell. So maybe we need Stoneproof, HP plus 30, Auto Protect, and then is it Auto Shell or Auto Potion? I think it probably should be Auto Shell, because she can survive more hits. I like giving her the Death Strike. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. So Auron, because he's in double, I don't think he needs extra HP. So with Auron, because he's got 5 times cheer, and actually he's got double HP, can he survive a sword swipe? Can he survive the sword swipe? So if we have 2 sacrificial lambs as the other 2 characters... Oh, the delay is going to fuck him up though. Does sword swipe can use inflict delay? I think it does. It must do. Every fucking thing that he does inflicts delay. Left arm strike, delay, weak. Yeah, Blade Blitz. It's a possibility. He might be able to survive the sword swipe. So maybe if we had Auron and Lulu gets off a trioed Fire Fury to get him into the second round, we sack Lulu off. We then tank the sword swipe. We got enough X potions. Where the fuck do we get X potions from? Can we get an X potion? So Luca workers, that's fine. Crawler, no. Guado, no. Wendigo, no. Guado Guardian B, no. Beacon out chests, no. It could be on Mount Gagazet actually. Steal one from Right Fin. You serious? There's no way of getting X potions anywhere other than... It's almost like we need to farm 99 of them. From the workers. And just not use them. I mean, we have been using them now and again actually for 5% HP. I think we're onto something here with this strat. The only thing that's going to fuck us up is if Auron gets petrified and is shattered. I mean, what we could do is we maybe could customize him a second armor for the sword swipe phase with stoneproof, auto potion, auto potion, something else. Yeah, the only way you get in X potions is either the workers or weird ways like stealing from beacon out chests, which we can't do. Or the Guado. Can we still fight the Guados on the Macalania Road near the temple? Would you have to go in and out? Do you have to fight Dark Shiva now? Might have been worth doing that, you know. Farming them there. Alright. Because it might be worth actually sacking off all of the high potions and just using X potions. Because I don't think there's any way we can get alchemy. Unless I'm wrong. No, we need healing waters. And the only way you get that is the Adamantoise. Okay, let's have one more with the updated strat, and then we'll come back tomorrow. I'm invested now because I've got an exciting new strat to try. So I definitely think HP plus 30, and I definitely think auto protect. It's whether we go with auto shell. I think that's what we go with. Don't think magic counter is going to come in handy now, but you never know. 1 MP cost because of power break. So Auron gets Stone Ward. Auto Potion. What else do we give him? Maybe some extra magic defense. Because I don't think is SOS going to be useful? Maybe, I suppose. Again, we need to hack in some more Lunas. Luna's very accessible via the magic urn. Yeah, why not? What I'm also going to do is, though, I'm actually going to customise him a second armour. If we make it that far. Right, I'm just going to use this glorious bracer. I read somewhere the other day that the swipe does 1800 damage. And is the reason why auto Phoenix helps in normal no sphere grid, because he can tank it. I don't know how he survives like multiple, but with this one I'm going to give him Stone Proof and Auto Potion. Now what the fuck do I give him now? I'll just go SOS Protect and Shell again. Let's try it. Now we just need to do Kimari. So we can give Kimari... can we give Auron actually more HP now? Because we've gone with a different strat with Riku. I think we can. Or do we just give... Do we just give it to... Let's just give him that. And I'm going to edit some of Auron's. So we've got a plus 20 HP to play with somewhere. I don't think we play with it there. I don't think SOS Shell is actually going to be that useful. So let's give him plus 20 there and plus 20 there. Okay. So he's got the Stone Ward one. And he's got a Stone Proof one. We're going to start him on the Stone Ward. I don't think... he might be able to survive, actually. He might be able to survive a Jet Beam. May. Doubt it. I'm not really bothered. So let's give Waka his SOS. And heal Waka. No, sorry. Waka at 1. Aeons Hitman at max overdrive, just in case. Because I'm thinking... Hang on, what was it? So 120 minus, say, 22,000 minimal roll, minus 89,990 from Blitz Ace. There's 8,000 damage. So a Supreme, a Blitz Ace, and a Una Overdrive is enough to take care of BFA in the second phase. Right, we need to get rid of the high potions though, I think. It's probably going to be best. Anyway, we can give Auron alchemy, because that would just be fucking busted. Anyway, I can get alchemy, actually. Let's have a quick look. I know we can get it from the other crawler. Is that the only way? Are you serious? And Dark Cindy, for fuck's sake. Okay. I'm going to have to go back and look as to whether or not what's her name was actually useful. The alchemy after the crawler was useful for Riku. It probably was versus someone like Everay, to be honest. So let's get... I think we've just got healed up, actually. Slayer strat, we're going to go for a second attempt doing it now, LG. I'm just double checking stuff now, because so I think we're good. Right, standard procedure opening. Wing into talk. Antidote. Come on, Pad. Don't mess about. So the last time, we actually saved the second talk until quite late on, and it really helped. Like, really helped. So I don't think I think I defend here with Auron. And I bring Kimari in for the White Wind. Jet Beam's fine. For some reason, he always targets Kimari. But we've got the second talk still. Right, let's just get the... What's the name on? sense, sir. Okay, so... Pad's doing my head in. Jet beam's fine. You know, without the plus 30, we would be in SOS. That's very frustrating. So we would be getting 80% overdrive back now. Fuck me, that's frustrating. We've got now too much health with Riku, for God's sake. Annie Wren, welcome to the chat. We've now got too much health with that, with Riku. Are you telling me that Slayer does not work with pagodas and supreme gems? Because if not, that is fucked up. Excuse my language, but... she's in Slayer. She's in Slayer. Slayer with Supreme Gems on the Pagodas doesn't work. That's a bug. That should work. I mean, we could bring in Tidus here for the tour. I could technically, I could put a light curtain on Auron. Let's try that. What's going on is we are at the final stages of the Final Fantasy X Hardcore Nuzlocke. And we've been at this boss now for 3 episodes. And we beat him on technically New Year's Day, about midnight. But we lost Yuna. And in order to complete the challenge, we need Yuna because she needs to summon the Aeons versus Yu Yevon, etc, etc. So, it's back to the drawing board. And it's been back to the drawing board ever since. But we've come up with a new strat.
You won't beat me this time.
Right, that was busted. So are you telling me that shiny gems do not work? Now, how the fuck do we get a second overdrive with Riku, for God's sake? There's a potential for Auron to get a turn after the pagoda. We could slow it. But if it doesn't do max damage, this Supreme Gem, we're cooked. Because it will... needs to do max damage. Alright, that's a bit of luck there. Have I played Resident Evil? Last time I played Resident Evil, it was about 12. I was playing it on the PlayStation 1 in my bedroom on Halloween night, and it was pitch black, and it scared the absolute bejesus out of me. So yeah, played it a bit back in the day, but is that what you're into, Annie Wren? Oren can survive anything, so we're just going to swap. So Slayer doesn't work by the looks of it. .460's fuck's sake, but we got no turn with Riku because of the delay. Bastard. Especially the village one. Oh, Resident Evil 4's busted. How do we get a second turn with Riku? How? Please tell me how. Unless we use one of them turns to get her into darkness. Maybe. So she can be in Sufferer. That might be a strat. Yeah, Resident Evil 4's busted. I think we're cooked here. If Riku gets hit, we're cooked. Do I stream only on here or others? I have streamed on Twitch before, and I'm thinking about doing this again, but on Twitch. When I come back to doing the Nuzlocke, like starting it again in proper Nuzlocke fashion, like the Pokemon Nuzlockers do. But just on here a lot, really. Are you a fan of other places then? I don't know if you can stream on Discord, but you can definitely stream on, well, you've got like Twitch and other stuff as well, haven't you? So right, swapping isn't going to do much. Who has auto potion? It's you. Right, we don't need to do a GG's. GG's. And he's fucking slept. I mean, he can easily survive. So he's got 5 cheer. He's got extra HP. He's got double HP. He's got auto. He's got protect. Could do with auto med as well. Wouldn't be bad, to be fair. Use some remedies. Use some antidotes. Use some eye drops. I'd be the same anyway. No way he's surviving this. Rejects overdrive. No way. No way he's surviving this. GG's. Alright folks, 2.5 hours deep. Great to see a few new names in the chat. Great to see a load of you watching tonight. It's been another epic another epic session versus BFA, but unfortunately it's once again ended with only game overs. So let's call it a night. I'm going to be doing some more offline testing, but I think we're cooking with this new strat, you know. I just think we need to figure out another way to get Riku's overdrive up, another way to figure out the HP scenario, and I've got a feeling it's going to do with having, in this first phase, Riku with auto potion. But in the second phase, if we can get there, and we've got Sword Swipe City, is having Auron with auto potion instead. So, look, let's call it a night. If you have joined us in the chat, great to have you with us as always. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the Jit Geek community. We do a lot of Final Fantasy content on the channel. We've got the Nuzlocke going on. Or, yeah, we've got loads of other challenges. We've got the new Kamari solo challenge, fighting his way up Mount Gagazet. Yeah, so if you're not part of the Jit Geek community, feel free to smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the video out there, and catch me on the next one. I might probably be on, to be fair, tomorrow, because I ain't got much going on in the evening. I'm just going to check my Twitch just to see if it's still live. Just going to see if it's still active. Annie, just for you, so bear with me, please. I mean, the last time I went on Twitch, there wasn't another Jit Geek, so... To be fair though, I haven't streamed on Twitch since the first video I ever did, which was part 1 of the Nuzlocke of the NSG guide, and I haven't streamed on there since. I am going to be streaming on there in the future, likely. Oh, gee. Okay. So, just bear with me. Got me wondering now whether I'm still on Twitch. Yeah, I'm on there. Jit Geek on Twitch. I'm on there. I'm logged in right now. One video. Nice. Yeah, you should do it, Annie. Honestly, very rewarding, if I'm honest. Very rewarding. Can build your audience as well. And connect with some really great people. I'm afraid, though, I'm going to have to call it a night. So, great to see you all. Appreciate everyone checking out the challenge, the channel, everything. Subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the Jit Geek community. And I will catch you all on the next one. Take it easy, and bye for now.